Hello, students. How are you all? I believe that the way yesterday I have explained this poem, My Mother at 66, to you with the content was more helpful. Now, we're going to continue with it. We left yesterday with the thought that when the poet is not satisfied, is not happy, moreover, she's feeling the pain of separation at that particular moment, she decided to keep her thought away, to put her thought away. And she looked out of the car window. She observed trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes. But after the airport security check, now when she's standing a few yards away, so how and what does she think? Now let us go through this also. Standing a few yards away, I looked again at her. Who is her here? The mother. And who's I? The poet. Now the poet is explaining that when I was standing few yards away from my mother, while going towards the aeroplane, standing away from my mother because the mother has just came to wave her off goodbye, to bid her goodbye, and now the mother is going back. The narrator is standing and looking towards her mother, and she says that I looked again at her. You know, while going from your home, when you leave, and you know that you are going for a long time, you really want to take a look back, and especially towards your mother, towards your beloved ones. So the poet has also looked again at her mother, Yan, pale. Now, Yan means colorless, pale, dull. She's talking about her face. She looked at her again, Yan and pale, colorless and dull face, as a late winter's moon. And she has compared her face with the late winter's moon. She says that my mother's face was looking dull, was looking colorless, and was not very clear as the late winter's moon. You know, why the mother's face is compared with the late winter's moon is because during the winter, especially late winters, the moon is not clearly visible. It is quite misty. And the same was the face of the mother today. Due to the dullness, due to the aging, it was looking like winter's moon. Now, I should also explain together that as a late winter's moon, whenever there is a comparison between two things with the use of the word as and like, we call it a simile. It is another poetic device used here, simile. And felt that old familiar ache. And after realizing that her mother's face is looking dull, her mother's face is looking colorless, she felt that old familiar ache. What is ache? Pain. Which familiar ache is she talking about? She's talking about the pain of the childhood. Because the pain of separation from the mother can be felt and observed by a child from its childhood only. So it was the same pain, same realization, same feeling which she has felt earlier into her childhood also. She was feeling the same today also. My childhood's fear. She calls it fear of her childhood. Which fear? Fear of separation from her mother. But all I said was, see you soon, Amma. But into this time also, at this situation also, when she know that she has to leave her mother, she has to go back, she has to go away from her mother, and she is helpless to do anything. So she said only one thing, that see you soon, Amma. These parting words, see you soon, Amma, has a great impact, because with these words, the poet is trying to give herself a realization that she will definitely be able to see her mother again. She is somehow giving a promising note to her own self that I will be able to see my mother in future also. And all I did was smile and smile and smile. And now these words which are giving an expression of smile are also very important, because when the poet says, and all I did was smile and smile and smile, that what I did, what I tried, what was her expression at that time, it was of smile. And you know why she's smiling? She's smiling because she wanted to hide her pain. She's smiling because she wanted to make her mother realize that she's happy, and she wanted her also to become happy. The word smile and smile has been repeated here. The reason is that the more focus, more stretch is onto the word smile, so that the poet can make us to understand that how important that expression of smile was, because she was hiding her pain behind that smile. And with this, the poem is over. Here the word smile, smile is repeated, and this also has one of the poetic device, and this is called repetition. When the complete word, when a complete word is repeating more than two or times, so this is called as repetition. I hope with this, children, the poem has become quite clear to you, which has expressed beautifully the pain of separation due to aging from a child to a mother, and how does the poet feels, what expression she has put on, how does she convince herself, how does she convince her mother. Everything has been explained well through this poem. Now let us talk about the questions which are given below. Bache, there are certain questions related to the poem which are given here. What is the kind of pain and ache that the poet feels? I hope that the answers are quite clear now. The pain and ache which the poet feels is the pain of separation, the fear which he has always felt, that seems to be her childhood fear. Why are the young trees described as sprinting? So this again answer comes very clear. As the poet is sitting into her car and driving it, so she feels as the trees are sprinting. Why has the poet brought in the image of merry children spilling out of their homes? Because these children are the symbol of happiness, symbol of energy, and that is why, to divert her mind, she has used them as a symbol. Now, next question. Why has the mother been compared to the late winter's moon? And the explanation is quite clear, children, because the poet wanted to show that her mother's face was looking dull, was looking colorless, was looking little misty due to aging, and she finds that this can be compared well with the late winter's moon. Now, the last question. What do the parting words of the poet and her smile signifies? I have already explained you. Her parting words signify that she will be able to come back again to meet her mother. With the words, she wanted to give a promise to her mother and to herself also that she will definitely come back again to meet her. And her smile signifies that she was hiding her pain behind her smile. With this, children, I have made this poem quite clear to you. I hope this will help you to understand it well. Thank you, children.